Hello everybody and welcome to another Chelsea Career Mode episode. This is actually going to be episode number 5 in our series here, and in the last episode we actually got very lucky. We got a really lucky win against the Gunners, which we did not deserve to win, let's be real here. And then we got a really convincing 3-0 win against Swansea City, and it was a good game. But here guys, we're going to actually... we do have a really tough game coming up next, and it's against the big giants that are Manchester City. So it's going to be a tough game for us to win against Manchester City away from home. So I'm definitely going with a more defensive team. And we've got a transfer offer here for Kurt Zuma. Nope, not happening. Nope, Bournemouth, get out of here. Anyways, guys, I'm going to actually jump into the game against Manchester City. And yeah, we'll be right back. Alright, so we have our first scouting update. And if it's worth anything here, yeah, we do. We have a really good player here. And it looks like it's going to be a left-sided player or along the back, a 5'6" player. I'm going to sign him for now, and we'll see where the rest of these other two guys are not very good. And we have a player, I'm okay to play boss. Pedro wants to play, guys, so we'll see about him getting into the first team. And yeah, I'm going to go make my team, and then I'll show you it before we get into the game. Alright guys, so here is my first team going into this game against Manchester City. A big game for us. I'm playing both Matic and Busquets in that defensive mid role to try and get a little bit more defensive look for Chelsea in this game, because I feel like City are going to be the better team in this game since they're at home. I think they're going to be a really tough team to play against, and I'm going to go with the counter-attack. So no Fabregas in the starting 11. He is on the bench though, so if I do feel like we can go on to win this game, I can bring him off the bench and try and get a late goal or something like that. Diego Costa leading the line. Still yet to score in the Premier League, even though we got a 3-goal thriller against Swansea. He wasn't on the score sheet. That was Willian Hazard and Ivanovic, actually, who was on the score sheet. So yeah, a little bit of a surprise there for Ivanovic to get on the score sheet, but he's in good form. So let's get in the game and hopefully get a big win here against Manchester City. Alright guys, so here we are at the Etihad Stadium here, and it's going to be a tough one against Manchester City at the Etihad. And here's our first team. It looks, they are playing Ikea Nacho up front. It's a pretty... I wouldn't say that's a weak Manchester City team, but it could be stronger. No Mangala, no Nasri in the first team, as well as Sterling isn't out to play. So we got that, but we do have that man, David Silva, who's an absolute monster, versus our monster, Eden Hazard, who hasn't necessarily impressed, but he was very, very good against Swansea, so I was really impressed with him. So let's get into this game and get a big win. And cutting inside, really, and driving through the middle with some velocity here, cutting back across, sees Diego Costa wide. Costa drives into the box, turns, shot from Diego Costa way wide. The run that I would have liked. I was hoping that Eden Hazard was way down the field already, but here we go, Eden Hazard cutting through the middle, playing through Nemanja Matic, back to Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard can drive, and I'm going to strike this. Oh, I thought that actually went in for a second, Eden Hazard. He's been good again in this game so far. It's a good strike in the end, but it's just wide, it looks like. It just hits the side netting. It's a good opportunity, though, for us to take a 1-0 lead here at the Etihad, but we've been all over City. It's been really uncharacteristic in this game so far, and it kind of seems almost like Manchester City's playing a really good side here.
We've never seen it before. Watch out, watch out, watch out, watch out!
Oh my God! Continuing that one, just absolutely cleats Joe Hart in the face. Luckily this isn't real life. That would have been very, very painful for Joe Hart. And Eden Hazard would probably be sent off. But yeah, that is in this game it means absolutely nothing. But yeah, that was pretty lethal there from Eden Hazard. The ball though back really well, and then loses it again. But this time Eden Hazard is gonna be on the ball. Puts it inside. Little twisting and turning is Diego Costa, who got, I don't know if that was blocked by my own player, and Oscar, I hope, did not just deflect that out. What an opportunity. Diego Costa normally would be burying those. It's been all us in this first half here, and I'm not sure if it's just I think we're just playing some great football in this first half. And that's a good ball for Eden Hazard. This is exactly where I like Eden Hazard to be, because he is dangerous here, and he's going to cut inside, and it's going to fall to Willian on the far post. Willian can drive, put the ball back across the front. Diego Costa, what a save from Joe Hart. Wow. And that should definitely be 1-0. It's a right on the goal, pretty much on the goal line save from Joe Hart. Diego Costa had the whole net to shoot at, and he hasn't put that in. Can we get at least the corner kick in? And it was we leapt, but no one was quite there. And game remains, and that's very poor, because there was a man on side who was trying to pass it to, and he ended up going to Oscar, who was offside. But what a chance for Diego Costa. We're going to rue that opportunity if we don't go on to win this game. And now we can counter again here. And he's going to blow the halftime whistle in a bit of an annoying place because I thought we could have counterattacked there. But it's been all us in the first half. And Diego Costa in the dressing room, I'm going to rip him a new one for that because that should definitely have been in the net. But Joe Hart with an absolute phenomenal save. And you guys can see there by the stats, it's been all us in the first half. So I don't know if I'm going to make any changes here. Because why change something when it's going so well, right? I'm going to actually just leave it the same for now. And we'll see in a little bit. If I bring on Pato and Fabregas are going to probably be my 2 subs of choice. But let's get in the second half and get some goals. Bite us here a little bit. And I'm a little bit scared here because Manchester City are looking a little bit they're looking better in the second. That's an absolute brilliant opportunity for them. And it's it's wasted. And I don't know what I'm trying to do there. But it's going to get us on the front foot really fast. And Diego Costa got mugged off City. So I'm going to rue those chances. Probably that I didn't score earlier in the game. And it's offside, I believe, here. And I've missed anyway. But I think it was offside. Nemanja Matic, that was just like the Manchester United game. Finds himself in on goal. And he's buggered it wide again. But he was offside this time, which I did know that he was offside, but I still went ahead and took the shot anyway. And yeah, that is going to be full time here at the Etihad. The final score 0-0. Not from the lack of effort though. Diego Costa had a shot right in the front of the goal, rejected by Joe Hart. And definitely the busier of the 2 goalkeepers was Joe Hart. That save in the 45th minute was absolutely fantastic. But Eden Hazard had a very close opportunity as well that he tried to put in the top corner. But definitely, if you look at those stats, we did deserve to win. So it's a little bit frustrating that we didn't quite get the result here. But I'm not going to be super bothered about it because the draw at City is a lot better than I thought I was going to get in that game. So yeah, I guess let's get into the next game, which is against West Bromwich Albion, and let's get a big result. Alright everybody, and welcome back here to the Chelsea career mode, and we're going into our second game of the episode, and it's going to be against West Bromwich Albion, and this is a team that we're going into with. I've put Kurt Zouma in there at center back as well as Fabregas at attacking mid. I really like Fabregas in this year's game. Like, he's more of a game changer than in last year's game, so I'm super stoked to have him in the first team here today. Probably a player I probably should have played against Manchester City as well, but I thought Oscar was absolutely fantastic as well. And he's going to be on the bench today, Oscar, even though he was pretty good against City. But yeah, let's get in the game and get a big win. Alright guys, so here we are at the Hawthorns between West Brom and Chelsea here. And it's going to be a big game here today because we just got our draw last time out. We can get up to 7 points with a win here. And it doesn't really look like any of the big teams are off to really, like, great starts to the season. I know Liverpool's got 0 points. Norwich actually has 2 wins in their first 2 games. They're actually ahead of us on points right now. Going into our third game is West Bromwich Albion, but I think Manchester United are down in near the bottom, and Manchester City are about. I think they're actually level up on points with us. But let's go into this game and get a big win. Corner kick for us here at the Hawthorns for a good chance to take a 1-0 lead, and Eden Hazard can swing this in, and he's going to beautifully for Kurt Zouma's head. It was right to Kurt Zouma's head. Diego Costa faking around one, strikes, and it's a good save from Foster there. He makes a good save. Actually, I thought that was going in because I thought it was a free shot really in the end. Oh! Referee's going to have to give a free kick there. I don't know if that's going to be a yellow card, but it was absolutely dirty. Just absolutely pulling all over him. And Eden Hazard is going to be over top of this to take. And this is decent free kick range for Eden Hazard. And it's going to... Oh, it's going to go over the bar. I'm so bad at free kicks in this game. But I should have been able to at least put that one on target. And still remains 0-0 here at the Hawthorns. Diego Costa through. And now we're going to play Eden Hazard through. That's a great ball. Eden Hazard. This is where I want Hazard to get inside. Cause some issues. A great save. Can we get a rebound? Header. Great save again from Foster. He's been absolutely fantastic in the first half. But that's better from Eden Hazard. He's actually turned into one of my favorite players all of a sudden. I just bashed him at the beginning of the series, but now he's absolutely doing fantastic. But that is half time here at the Hawthorns at 0-0. Not the greatest first half from us, but it's getting there. We're doing pretty good here. I'm going to make a few changes and we'll get into the second half. Only going to make one change. I'm bringing off Sergio Busquets in favor of Oscar. I want to bring on a little bit more of an attacking flair player like Oscar to try and get us that goal that'll put us into the lead here. And we're going to play it just forward. Now we're going to drive at them. Eden Hazard. Eden Hazard getting mugged all... Oh, that was Azpilicueta. Where was Hazard in that occasion? I thought that was Eden Hazard, but it was Azpilicueta. And that looks like, guys, that's going to be the end of the second game in this episode. And another frustrating draw, 0-0. 0 goals in this episode. maybe Diego Costa isn't all that he seems. But yeah, I don't know. It looked like a dominating performance. I think I thought we were better against Manchester City, to be completely honest, than this game. As you guys can probably see by the stats, it looked like we dominated City a lot more. But we definitely did deserve a win here as well against West Bromwich Albion. But they did defend very, very well. And guys, I think this is where the end of this episode is going to happen. And yeah, if you guys want to see any more players, because we still are in the transfer window, I'm actually going to sim this game here, this Capital One Cup game. So the transfer offer for Pato, we're going to reject that. But yeah, anyways guys, I think, yeah, the end of the episode, we're going to end the episode here. And hopefully you guys enjoyed this episode. If you guys did, remember to leave a like down below. And comment if you want me to get any more players in, or just kind of things I should be working on as well in this series, or any tips and tricks. But yeah guys, anyways, thanks for watching. And yeah, take care.